Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another update for the hashtag partnersincream. This project was set up by myself and DaLin from OutwardProcessing. She is such a lovely person and her husband is the first person I've actually seen pan an item in the male element of our community. So that's very cool. So if you're interested in seeing how I did, then just keep watching. So the rules I'll have all down below. So I'm currently working on 5 products, rolling style. I've hit goal on 3, I think it is. I think it's 3, and I'm bringing in 1 product that's really hard and really exciting. But I'll tell you that later. So let's just get started with my progress, my empties or my goals, and what I'm rolling in. Anyway, the first product is my, maybe it's Maybelline Color Tattoo in Creamy Mattes. So I've been using this as a eyeshadow primer all year. So you can see on the screen where I was and hopefully you can see where I am now. Is there a difference? I don't know. I haven't looked, but I've been using this all year and there's been no problems. It has gone down a gram. So we're now at 48 grams and I used this. I've used it 25 times this month. Wow, I didn't even know that was even possible for me to do that. But yeah, I've used it 25 times. I think we're just going to keep working away on it. And when it's done, it's done. It is the only product that I own that's like this. And that is getting used, so I'm happy. The next product is the first product of goal met, however. So this next one is my Huda Beauty 3D highlighting palette in Pink Sands edition. It is still 146 grams. I had many goals on this, but as of the last update, my goal was to hit pan on it. So I'm sure I have on the screen where I was and whatnot. And this time I have big, juicy, massive pan. I am so happy with that panule. So I've used this product now a total of 54 times to hit pan. And it's such a lovely product. It's actually lovely on its own as well. I use a sponge to put it on top of my cheekbones. So what I'm thinking of is instead of rolling this out, I'm creating another new goal and I'm going to keep working on it, I think, till the end of the year and see how far we get. Because it would be kind of cool if I finished this. But I actually kind of would be a little bit sad when it's gone. Never thought I'd say that about a cream highlighter, but I really like this. It's subtle, it's not too intense, and it's lovely. So I hit pan, yay! Let's go try finish it now. This next one is just an eyeliner. I finished with eyeliners now in this project after this time. I wanted to use it 10 times to see what the story was. And I've used it 10 times exactly and I'm getting rid of it because it makes me look extremely unwell. Like it's pure red in the waterline and for some reason I don't look healthy. And this is Rouge 307 by Sleek. So I'm glad I know, and now we've done eyeliners in this project, so on to the exciting category that I'll be rolling in for it later. The next category were my Super Shock shadows. I wanted to hit pan in all 8 this year and I was working on 1 at a time. I was on 6 of 8. Yeah, 6 of 8 as of the last update. So I had rolled in the shade Twitter Pated. It is such a beautiful duochrome pinky gold and I finally hit pan. Yes, it's so stunning. It took me 4 more uses, I think it was, to hit pan. It's bloody beautiful. I love the Super Shock shadows. Eventually, once we've hit pan on them all, then our goal is to start finishing them. But I just keep working on so many eyeshadows and projects, but this is stunning and I'm so happy about it. I'm wrong. I have 3 more Super Shock shadows out of 8 to hit pan on. The last category before I start rolling in everything were my nail varnishes. I had 40 in my collection. I wanted to use them all basically in groups of 4 to see what the story was, and then I wanted to finish them. So I have 12 left after now, and I was working on these 4. So I'll put pictures up on the screen. Some of them are new. So this one I'm actually going to declutter and I'm giving it to someone tomorrow. It is the Butterfly Fish from Barry M, and I have it on my nails today. I just feel like I'm really fair and it's just kind of washing me out. It's a duochrome bluey pink. And it is lovely, and if I have a picture of it, I'll pop it up on the screen. But I just don't feel like it suits me, and I'm actually down to the letters under, just above the word under. So that's exciting enough. This one here, this is the Molten Metal from Barry M. This is only €5 something, and this is really nice on the nail as well. It lasted me 4 days before chipping, and I used 2 coats. There's 10 mils in this bottle, and it is in fact vegan. Really like it. I'm really happy that I got to use that one. And then these next two. So this darker one, this one came in a set. This one is called Ballet Sneakers, and it's from Essie. This one took 2 coats to full opacity on my fingernails, and it lasted me almost 7 days without chipping, and my fingernails are extremely brittle, so I don't really know, but I'm really happy with this one, and it's lovely. This might be one of the ones that I pan. It's now down to the letter E. I don't know, can you see that? And then the last one I was working on was this one here. This one is in Ballet Slippers. It's very, very liquidy, this particular one. This one took 3 coats to get to full opacity, but 2 coats was actually really nice. It was like this soft pink. I'll put it up on the screen. I only have the picture of full opacity, but 2 coats made it to where you could still see your fingernail underneath, but it was a nice color that you see with people. You know, the people on Instagram, you see they have their normal nail color, but there's this sheen over it. And I always wondered what it was, but this seems to bring that effect. So I actually surprisingly liked it. And then just the extra layer gave me opacity. Now, on to what I'm rolling in. So we already kept in highlighter, so let's bring in everything else. So in place of the Super Shock Shadow, I am bringing in my next Super Shock Shadow, and it is called Set to Stun. There's 2.1 grams in it, and it is an ultra glitter, and it's super, super pretty. Let's just do a quick swatch of this. God, it's lovely and wet. I got this, all of these the same time. I got it in July last year. Looks like it has a bit of a brown base to it, so I am curious. My goal for this is to, as I said, hit pan, but I don't know how I'm going to do all of this with all of the eyeshadows that I'm panning. But if I hit pan all 8 by the end of the year, that would be so great, wouldn't it? The next product I'm bringing in is in place of the eyeliner, and it is my Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow. I didn't think that I would do this. This is actually extremely new to my collection, and it's 13.7 grams in it. I got it this year. Actually, I'm going to check when I got it. So I actually got this palette in May of 2020, and I'm going to be working on the dark cream blush shade. Here, I think that my goal will be to try and hit pan. Has anyone done this? How long does this actually take? Do you know? Like, we are coming up to like the end of the year, or I feel like I'm being preemptory in saying that, but a palette that I only got in May I'm going to start working on. Is that not crazy? I love it though. So this is going to be the cream blush. I've put this on before. You can build, like, look how intense that looks, but it's actually not too bad on the skin. It's not that, it blends out really, really, really easily. So we'll see here. This is like a really heavy swatch, but there it is there. There is no smell off it at all, but I want to hit pan on it. In place of the nail varnishes, I said I had 12 left, and then we're going to try and finish them all. So the first one I'm rolling in is this Essie one. This one here is in Clothing Optional. I do 3 coats to get full opacity. And then Spin the Bottle, which is this nudie color here. Curious to see if they're any good. I seem to enjoy all of the Essie ones so far. The next one is A Cardi or Angora Cardi, and it's this kind of brown red, like brick. Is that what you'd call it? And then this last one is a different one altogether, and I got it from my uncle. And this is it here. It is from Marks and Spencer's. It's in the shade Dark Magenta, and these actually stay on really, really well. So I'm going to put this on and see what the story is with this. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to watch everyone else's update. We'll pop them into the playlist so that you can all enjoy it, which it will be linked down below. Thank you. Take care. Bye.